Hey, how are y'all doing? This video is for the men out there. Do you understand how powerful you are as a man? Because a lot of guys don't really understand the power that they have or can have, that is within them already. And just a bit of clarity on this video. It's not that I don't think women can be powerful. I think women can be powerful too. It's just I don't have first-hand experience of that, right? So I could do a video about being a powerful woman, but I'd summarize it because I don't have the first-hand in-depth knowledge. And as a woman, I would say the power is, being that sort of feminine, smart, educated, loyal woman who wants a good life and amazing experiences. But I don't have the in-depth knowledge to explain that. But the same is true for men. With guys, a lot of guys make life decisions early on in their lives before they've even fully matured. And I think it probably takes a guy till at least the age of 35, maybe 40, before they're ready really to put the mark on the world and settle down and really create, if they're going to create a family. Sometimes it can take that long, but a lot of people don't. They just rush straight in. And I think maybe this is a society thing because, everyone's always done that. And when you're young, you may meet someone and you might think, well, and maybe you're in a bit of scarcity because, society's trying to almost like dumb down masculinity a bit now. So maybe you'll be in some kind of scarcity and, you think you have to settle for what you've got. And this is not about dumping on people that settle down early, because I think that is a really good thing. But another YouTube content creator, I think it was First Man, did a great series of videos called The Other Side of Male Life that I caught one time. And remember, I think it's Chris he's called, and he talked about, he called it a stick or twist moment. What happens if this person went that way or that way? You could see this as a fork in the road, if you go back through your life and you think, well, I made that decision, maybe I should have made that decision. And, just on past decisions, the past is the past. You can't change that, right? But you can make good decisions from today. And the reason why I'm doing this video is I'll just think about a friend of mine who's got himself into a situation. He's got a lot of constraints in his life now, and he's kind of saddled. And this guy's quite young, he's young, he's tall, he's handsome, he's got a great personality. This guy could be an absolute killer, travel the world, live life on his own terms, do what he wants, make the money that he wants, date the woman that he wants, do everything that he wants, right? And drive the car he wants, if he wants them things. Obviously you don't want to become too much of a slave to material things, but you could have a life that you want. But instead, this guy has kind of got himself into a bit of a pickle where I would say he's saddled in a lifestyle he's not quite enjoying. He's got a lot of people depending on him. Where he's got himself, he's no money, and I would say he's saddled, you know what I mean? And this is all through his own personal choices, you know what I mean? And it could have gone so different for this guy. And I just look at him and think, that fork in the road, that stick or twist moment, how life could have gone for this guy. He could have been an absolute killer, living the life that he wanted, traveling, being where he wanted, living where he wanted, traveling where he wanted, making the money that he wanted, dating the girl that he wants, or multiple, whatever he wants, driving the nicest car that he wants, right? Living on a beach, whatever and I'm not saying that you should become addicted or a slave to material possessions. But he's got himself into a situation where he's absolutely saddled, daily struggling, chasing money with all these dependents around him, right? And I think that family is the most amazing thing. Building a family, it's like the most amazing project, right? And if you happen to do that before you realise this, and I think that's fine too. You can still, here's the thing, right? Even though he's there, and it's tough to dig himself out of, he can dig himself out of it. Because here's the thing, it's never too late to realise this and start working on improving the various areas of your life. And if you happen to have dependents, you can do it for them too. But it's going to take a bit of discipline and making good choices from this moment in terms of what you do with your health, what you do with your work or your mission or your career, the life that you want to lead. You might even have to get a little bit selfish and start thinking of yourself a bit, just to get things moving. But it's worth it, you know, because don't find yourself in that situation where you've got all these mouths to feed and you don't know where the next paycheck is coming from, right? Because that is a position of scarcity, which isn't necessary, especially if you're a guy. Because one of the best things about being a guy is you can always get better, right? You can always get better. Living in scarcity does you no favours, right? Once you realise that power of choosing your own goals and direction, you don't have to look back. You don't have to live in fear, right? And you certainly don't have to live paycheck to paycheck, right? There may be periods of your life where things go bad and you have to live paycheck to paycheck, but you don't have to make a lifelong habit of it, you know? I don't know if you've ever got any maybe elder generations in your family that live like that all they could think. I remember when I was growing up, you know, it was always get a job, you've got to work you'd have to work for a living, but you know, that's not the end. You can actually live the life that you want, right? But you have to realize the power that you've got within you, which is the power to make decisions and make changes to improve your situation. And it doesn't matter where you are either. You know, even if you're here right now with nothing, or even worse, less than nothing, you've got nothing yourself and you've got all these people around you that have also got nothing that are depending on you. Even if you're there, bit by bit, you can start making correct choices and improve your life. So realize the power that you've got, right? You don't have to live in fear or worry about whether someone's going to fucking leave, or someone's going to do this to you, or you're going to lose your job. And yeah, there are these little worries and manageable situations. But if you're going to lose your job, you lose your job. If someone's going to leave, they're going to leave, right? You can still, the only thing you can do is make choices for yourself, all right? So start making better choices from today. It's never too late. All you have to do is start, all right? Realize the power that you've got. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, and see you all next time.